The Catherine.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. I loved the way this makeup turned out, so I just decided to do a voiceover and kind of go through the products that I used. This one is the Sephora BHA PHA Pore Serum, and I really like it. I haven't used it all that much, but when I do, I'm very impressed. I use it under my makeup and it refines my pores, and I also just incorporate it as my skincare, honestly. I think it's a great dual purpose skincare product, and I'm just massaging that all over the face. Next up is jojoba oil, and I just decided to add an extra layer of moisture because my skin was really dry. So jojoba oil is a great addition for just an extra boost of moisture. This one is by Leven Rose, and I got it from Amazon. It is unrefined and cold pressed, and I'm just massaging that all over, even on the neck. I just needed this moment. It's very rare that I get to spend time doing my makeup without rushing, and this was just one of those moments where I really took my time. And I'm getting underneath the eye because I typically am dry under there. For moisturizer, I'm using the Kalaya Moisture Cream, and this has marula oil, aloe vera, coconut oil, and it's great for all skin types. I like it because it's very smoothing and it provides like a semi-matte effect. So I just apply that all over. I really like it because it's also gentle on the skin. Love using this on all my clients. It's actually almost done. I'm pretty sure I got this from the health food store. But I know you can get it online as well. I'm doing the same thing here, just applying it all over on my neck, everywhere, just taking my time with it. And then for that dewy effect, I go in with my Laneige Cream Skin Mist. And this is awesome. Just like it says on the bottle, it's an even spray and a fine mist. And it just gives me the best dewy glow for a very long time. For my brows, I have to go in with my Got to Be Glued Spiking Glue. This is just a classic by Schwarzkopf, and I use this all the time for when I want my untamed brows to look somewhat tamed. So I'm just running that through each of my brows with a spoolie. Really taking my time with this again. I should preface that with every step in this tutorial, I really take my time. I just like the way that this product dries down clear, and it is a strong hold all day, but it also doesn't rip my brows out when I take it off at the end of the day, which is a huge plus because I'm trying to grow them out right now. I know, believe it or not, they're already bushy, but there's some sparse areas that I want to grow out more. For concealer, I used the Lottie London Got It Covered concealer, and it's enriched with vitamin E. It says high coverage concealer, and this one is in the shade Silk. I've barely used this, but I have to say I really, really like it. It is so buttery and it just blends in so effortlessly. I would say it provides like a medium coverage. It has like a moussey texture when it's applied on the skin, but like I said, I think that it attributes to like the smoothing effect of it. And I didn't use foundation that day. I just used concealer. So I literally applied that like everywhere. And I'm just using one of my Morphe brushes to blend it out. But yeah, I really like this. Like you can see here how just easily it blends out effortlessly. And for bronzer, I went in with the Annabelle Perfect Biggy bronzer, and this is the Zebra bronzing powder in matte gold. This is such a throwback bronzer. I used to use this all the time, but I like the cool toned and red undertone of it. It's like a good balance for me. And I just think that it looks really nice on camera as well. So I'm applying that all over, contouring the entire face, and I really go ham with this, but it's easy to blend. I like that it's matte and it has really good lasting power as well. For blush, I went in with the e.l.f. Twinkle Pink blush, and this is also a throwback, but the reason why I picked it up is because it's a very light shade and it's not so pigmented, and I really wanted my skin and the contouring to have most of the spotlight. So I just wanted like an easy blush that wasn't going to be too overwhelming. This is a decent one. It's a few dollars. e.l.f. is a really affordable brand, as you know. The only thing that I don't love about this blush is that there's like glitter in it that kind of doesn't stay in the powder. It kind of like drops everywhere. But the actual shade is nice and the formula isn't bad at all. So I applied that on the cheeks and then a little bit on the nose using my Real Techniques brush. I really wanted to highlight the skin, and I used the Cover FX glitter drops, and I was a little intimidated at first because, as you know, this product specifically is extra, but I think that's the look I was going for. So this one is in the shade Nova, I believe, and what a great product. It was so easy to blend. It lasted all day long, and I just think it looked beautiful. I have very fair skin tone, and this shade I find was just easy to work with, and it still looked nice with my fair skin. So I think this shade in particular, it does have a gold hue to it, but I think it's complementary on a lot of skin tones. The only drawback to this is that I did find if I like patted my skin with my finger, the glitter would come off, but it wouldn't leave like an empty spot on my face. I just found that the glitter itself is transferable. So if that's something that, I guess it's just something to keep in mind, but I still think it's a really great product. Whether it's under the makeup or on top, yeah, it didn't like move my powder products around or anything. I think it was pretty easy to work with. This is a new product to my collection. It's the Melt Slick Waterline Eye Pencil in Rich Brown. I really like the red plumish undertone to this, and I just love the formula. It is so buttery smooth, so easy to blend. It has a really nice staying powder power, but the only drawback is that I find it just, I don't know, like I have to consistently sharpen it. Like I feel like I'm going through it really fast, but it melts into the skin and I think it's just so easy to work with. Whether you want to just draw it all over the lid and have a very pigmented eye base, or you can use it obviously like as an eyeliner, and I think in the rim as well it worked really nicely. This is very complimentary for, all eye shades. Really pretty. Melt has awesome products. For eyeshadow, I decided to use a palette that was gifted to me from my for Christmas, and it's just a Sephora palette. It has some eyeshadows and some highlights in there, but I thought that I wanted to mix the brown and the reddish brick color to kind of imitate the color of the eye pencil, and I just wanted to basically set that down so that it lasted longer, and I applied that on top of the liner, but I also used it to actually blend out the liner as well. So here I created a wing, but as you'll see later on, I did wipe off some of that wing just because I think my eyes, my lids are starting to droop now, right? So just the longer the wing I have, it's not very flattering. So I did cut that off. But I do take my time here with a very thin eyeshadow brush, and I'm just perfecting the look essentially, kind of going back in with different shades and seeing what looks best. I'm going in with this more mauvey, gray, purple eyeshadow, but I'm going in with this shade underneath, and I'm also using it, I believe I applied it on the lid as well. So next I use this really pretty goldy bronze metallic shade, and I just apply that all over the lid just for some extra highlight. And I thought I was going to keep the lids matte, to be honest, but I'm really happy that I chose that color to apply because I think it just tied in the entire look and really opened up the eyes. And then I apply that on the inner corners as well. I also wanted to curl my lashes. I think it's really helpful when you apply false lashes that you curl your lashes just so that everything is cohesive and you don't see like separation between the two. And then for mascara, I went in with my Stila Magnum mascara, and this one is in the shade Intense Black. And this just really helped make those lashes look bold, add tons of volume to match the thickness of those lashes because the half lash was quite thick, the band, and I think this mascara really helped kind of balance that look. For lashes, I went in with these MAC lashes. I don't know the name of them, unfortunately, but I cut them in half, so I used them as a half lash essentially, and this just gave me more of like a cat-eyed effect. And I used my Duo, the green eyelash glue. And for mascara, I went in with my Stila Magnum mascara, and this one is in the shade Intense Black. And this just really helped make those lashes look bold, add tons of volume to match the thickness of those lashes, because the half lash was quite thick, the band, and I think this mascara really helped kind of balance that look. So here I went back in with my Melt eye pencil, and I wanted to go over the eyelash band and just make sure that the glue wasn't showing. And so I lined the lid, and I think that it also was a good add-on because I wasn't going to do that initially, but I think it just tied in the eye look. So I'm pleased with how it turned out. I went in with the NYX lip pencil, and I think this color, specifically in nude beige, looked really pretty and complemented that eyeshadow color, the last one I used to kind of smudge out those deeper colors and blend everything together, was that like lighter mauve color. I just think these two shades look really nice together. So I lined the lips with this, and then I went on top of that with a really old, don't judge, liquid lipstick, because I just thought that the color of it would match perfectly with the lip pencil. And this is in the shade, this is by, I believe it's Wet n Wild. Yeah. So it's the Wet n Wild Mega Last Liquid Catsuit Matte Lipstick. And it's in the shade Rebel Rose. This is so old, but I've kept it because I just can't depart with it. It is so pretty. To top it all off, I go in with my Rimmel Stay Glossy lip gloss, and this one is in the shade, well, I don't know, but it's just this pretty nudie pink with glitter. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're well, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.